So, welcome.
Welcome to Satsang.
So, the title for today is The Purpose of All Spiritual Practices is Silence. In the beginning, there is silence. While you are doing spiritual practice, there is silence. And after spiritual practice is silence. Silence is the foundation, substratum, from where everything comes from and disappears to. Silence is always here. You are here as this silence. So there is nothing wrong with spiritual practices. They can be very useful to steer the mind, the body, intellect. But what they are pointing to is silence, is peace.
Every realization points towards silence.
You don't even have to, in other words, also you don't have to have realizations in order to be silence, to realize yourself as silence.
And why, if silence is always there, is it so difficult to realize this silence? Because we are addicted to the stories, to our stories. We are telling to ourselves. These stories are entertainment. The drama story, victim story, adventure story, hero story, love story. But it's made up. It's not the truth of who you are. And because we are addicted to the entertainment of our own story, we overlook what is actually here and what is actually true.
So then what to do? Till now, your attention has been going out towards objects, objects of desire. So you train this same mind, which has been looking out there, to come towards its source, where it comes from. So the message from Papaji, from Gangaji, is very simple. Stop. Right now. It's enough. Stop the search and see what's left. If you stop searching, isn't that immediately peaceful? That you don't have to go out there to get something. And you have experienced that whenever you go out there to get something, for example, to get the perfect relationship or get a house, whatever, when you attain it, that's the moment when you feel peaceful. And why? Because in that moment, you stopped searching, you stopped attaining, because for a moment you got what you wanted. So why not stop now? Just for this purpose of investigation, who you really are.
Stop telling yourself the same old story. Stop fooling yourself. But since we are addicted to the entertainment of our own story, this is a kind of getting sober.
Mm.
And that's, for some of us, boring. For some of us, it's terrifying. Can you bear this? To be there without your story?
Of course not. There is a fear coming up, usually. And then you think that it's unbearable. I have to get back to this story just a little bit more. Maybe it will give me more safety. But first I will find all the safety, in my circumstances and everything. And then I will get back to satsang and then, we will look at it again. But really, can you bear it? And who is it who bears it? Who has to bear it? You as a person, you cannot bear it. If you are willing to question the person, who am I? Who is this that is talking? Then you can see what is it? Who is it who bears everything? A true self, which has nothing to do with this body-mind mechanism, which has been, conditioned and built up here.
So stop telling your own story. Stop believing in your own story. Means also stop the identification you build up for yourself. Who are you then? There are no reference points.
So again and again, you come back and you direct your mind towards its source. You keep quiet. You don't have to understand this now. What shall I do then? What are they saying? I have to understand this. Oh my God, I'm addicted. Oh, I will never be able to do this. Oh, they are so great. They know it already. All this chatter in your mind which is going on. That's exactly that you turn away from. And you stop and just be here. Let's just be here together, meeting. There's nothing to do at this moment. Just meet. Turn your attention to your heart. And listen with your heart. In the heart, there is no two. There is only yourself. You can relax and rest in this substratum, silence. Just for now, you can really leave all your relationships behind. And put all your attention to yourself, to the self. They have been going outside so much, serving others. And Papaji always used to say this example, when you go to sleep in the night, are you sorry that you have to leave all your relatives behind? No, you don't even think about it. You just love going to sleep. Oh, it's even a relief. Go into deep sleep. Wow, there are no relationships there. It's the same when we die. When we leave this body, everyone is looking at us and we just leave. No relationships. No attachment now. Just for this moment. For me, the only real teaching is silence. And then you are silent. And insights will come. Wisdom will come. It will follow you. So you can put down this doing, seeking. Just, for me, it's even more and more deep what Papaji said always, just keep quiet. It's not about pressing anything down, just be quiet. He also used to use this metaphor, when you wake up in the morning, then you stay in this as you were sleeping. And you don't go with the flow with the others. So you don't go into that identification, getting things and so on. But you stay in this peaceful, resting, quiet. Activity will come, it will happen by itself. You will do things, you will go to work, but you are silent.
Don't put on your identification, your story, like you put on your clothes. You leave the identification, your story, on the chair next to your bed. You leave it there.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's really like that. When you go to the bathroom, like makeup and clothes, and this is who I am, and this is how I will act today.
And this is what I have to do.
I mean, of course, you will get dressed and put makeup on and so on, but do it with love. That you are seeing yourself as the divine. To do it with love. That I will dress this body and I will let it happen. What happens during the day, whatever. Or you can even set intentions. It doesn't matter, but you stay quiet. You are in love with this quiet. And this silence.
Don't following the stream of your thoughts is called staying silent. Staying silent is called freedom. All what's needed is your willingness.
What's needed?
What's needed is your willingness. But since following the mind stream and identifying with our own story is the human choice, is the addiction of the human species. It needs 100% willingness. Like it needs 100% willingness for an alcoholic to stop drinking. It's not enough. You say, maybe today a little bit. This doesn't work. You have to want freedom and give everything for it.
And what can really help you is, meeting in satsang, listening to satsang or teachers, meeting with the community is all support.
And anything you want to take with you on this journey, except silence, will bring you out of balance. It's too much. You have to travel light, no baggage. It's like an artist who is walking on a rope, very high up in the air. He cannot take anything with him. 100% focused. Otherwise, he's falling down. You say, oh, I want freedom very much, but I will bring my career with me. I can't get rid of my career. It's not working. It means you do not have to give up your career. But finally, the career has no meaning. You give it over to freedom. Give it over to silence, and it takes care of you.
Most of the time we would just stay silent. Then what comes up in me is like, oh, that's not good for YouTube. But actually, when we meet and we have satsang, we are very much in silence. Like, and it's also very interactive. So, what's your experience? Why are you here? What brings you here? Do you have a question? Do you have something to report? You can write it in the chat, the ones who are in the Zoom meeting, and the ones who are not in the Zoom meeting because you are just watching on YouTube. You can find a link for next time down there in the description to the Zoom meetings, so you can register. And the ones who are here now, you can always write in the chat. If you talk to us, your video will not be shown on YouTube, so we can also recommend that. Because it's really in this conversation where it's really alive. It's not an abstract teaching. And we always love this in Papaji and Eli. It's really a direct meeting. And we can support each other in this life. It's like a chat. Excellent. So what was our title? This is spiritual. The purpose of all spiritual practice is silence. Just to finish with this, the title is silence. And as we said it in many meetings of ours in Satsang, that it's, of course, it's very good if you work on yourself to therapy, the somatic exercises, whatever that is needed for your body mind to heal. But even before you are doing that, and during you are doing that, and after whatever you achieved with this, you are this silence. And if you recognize this, and if you give your life to this silence, then you know even this working on yourself and playing the roles that you have to play in life, they are lighter, easier, because all along you are awake, you know that you are this silence, and you are quiet. And then this love, this quiet, because this is love itself. This is also supporting everything, but we have no idea how, without expectation. The more you taste this silence and the freedom of this silence, the more you fall in love with it. And it's so nourishing. It's more nourishing as anything else that you can experience in life. It's more nourishing than any big insights that you can have, spiritual insights or therapeutically you hear something. It's at the end when you stop and when you are silent, that's the real bliss. That's always bliss. Even when on the surface, difficulties are there, challenges are there. And there is this very interesting paradoxical experience that you are experiencing the challenges and at the same time you are happy. Of course, you are sad and you feel the pain when something happens in your life. There is an underlying happiness, bliss, which would never deny the human condition. Or it's even like fuels the human condition with love. There is then more compassion towards others. And then you can really say, may all beings be happy. your beings wake up and be free. So if you don't have anything to ask, thank you for being here. Thank you for this meeting.
Thank you.
So first those on YouTube and the stream. And see you next week.
Bye.